Hello, you are watching the Gripe TV. I am your host, JP Forte. Now today I figured I would start doing a series of segments of something that I am going to be calling the world's most horrible people. And today I figured I would start the first segment with giving the title of one of the world's most horrible people to this man in the picture that you see here. Now, why am I giving him the title of one of the world's most horrible people? Well, I'm about to show you that. This is just one reason, along with many other reasons. As you can see, as I zoom the camera in here, it says Obama overhauls the Endangered Species Act. In truth, he did not overhaul the Endangered Species Act. In fact, he didn't do anything good for it at all, as I'm going to show you. Now, my little headline title is Barack Hussein Obama further endangers wolves and destroys the Endangered Species Act. And this is actual news, and here is why. The Obama administration today released a legally binding policy that takes effect in about a month that offers guidance for interpreting when a species is in danger of extinction. The final policy defines a species range as the lands or waters in which the species are currently found, and fails to acknowledge the species' historical range. Personally, I think I know why he did this and why he made this policy change, because for the past year, as if pulling protection from gray wolves in certain areas of the country where they're already being slaughtered and exterminated isn't bad enough, he has been trying to remove protection from gray wolves across the entire country. And I feel that the reason why he made this policy change is so he can sidestep the science that up until now, you know, was blocking that. And so I think this is one of the reasons why he has done this. However, you know, there may be some ray of hope. There is a group that is going to be suing to stop it. And here's this headline: Group will sue to block evisceration of Endangered Species Act. This article is by Chris Clark, and it was published on June 27, 2014. And here it is. A seemingly arcane shift in policy on the part of two federal agencies about enforcement of the Endangered Species Act, ESA, has wildlife advocates ready to head to court, saying that the Obama administration is eviscerating protection for endangered and threatened species by making the change. The shift in policy, to be formally announced July 1st by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Fisheries Office, NOAA Fisheries, centers on the degree to which a potentially protected species is declining in different parts of its range under current ESA policy. Based on the language in the laws itself, a species qualifies for protection as endangered or threatened when it is in danger of extinction in all or a significant portion of its range. That significant portion language has historically allowed the agencies to protect species that are in peril in some of their range but less threatened elsewhere. Under the new policy, the population in that significant portion of the range would have to be absolutely crucial to the survival of the species. That interpretation would mean neither USFWS nor NOAA Fisheries would protect species under the ESA until they're in serious trouble, wherever they exist. That would be a blow to wildlife protection efforts, according to the Center for Biological Diversity, CBD. which announced today it will be filing suit to block the new policy. You know, I really do think that Obama made this policy change so that he can finally finish off on delisting wolves across the entire country. This is his little way of sidestepping the rules, and you know, because personally he's had, you know, if anybody has noticed his track record as president, he's had it in for these animals since the beginning, and he really has not really been any friend to wildlife. In fact, you know, I just, you know, the thing is that Obama has proven to be the worst president when it comes to wildlife policy. You know, he is so horrible when it comes to wildlife policy that he actually makes the Bush era feel like the good old days. And you know what really gets me is, had any other president, you know, and Bush especially, pulled a move like this, the media would have been in a complete uproar, and the media would have gone after him about it. But in the case of Barack Hussein Obama, I've noticed a lot of the media has been really quiet about it. Why is that? You know, this is the kind of stuff that this president has been doing. A lot of the laws that we fought for over the years that make our country great, he is doing everything in his power to get rid of. And you know, I really don't have anything, you know, I really don't know what to say other than Obama sucks.